am going to film a get ready with me. So let's get started. First thing I want to start with is my eyebrows. First thing I want to do is my eyebrows. And the color I'm going to use today on my eyebrows is a MAC pencil. And the color is Spiked. First thing I like to do with my eyebrows is I like to brush them. And if you can see closely, I need to get them arched and cleaned up underneath. But that's okay because we can use concealer for that. So my eyebrows are somewhat even, but a lot of times after I fill them in, one winds up looking a little bit higher than the other one. So I always start with my problem brow first. And all I'm doing right now is just lightly going through the hairs and going on top of my eyebrow to where the arch is. And a trick I learned is you can comb your hairs through the bottom to check it as well. Okay, so I'm gonna brush those back up in place. And I really don't like my eyebrows to be too thick. So the next thing I'll do is right here where it's a little bit thin, I'm just going to barely touch and start filling that spot in. Sort of like if I was using a pencil in a sketchbook or something. And then I'm going to brush it again just to see how good I did. And then I'm gonna go to the other side and I'm gonna start right around the same spot, and I'm just really lightly like mimicking eyebrow hair. Now most people film separate videos with them doing their eyebrows, so I'm hoping this doesn't take very long. And just so you guys know, I ordered some new eyebrow pencils to try because I think these pencils may be $18. I have to check and let you know exactly. But they're not really cheap. But they're easy to come by because you can always go pick them up from the MAC counter. And that's what I'm really all about. Picking up things that you guys have access to so you don't have to worry about ordering it online and having to pay for shipping. You know, you can just run out and grab it if you want to. Okay, I'm almost done filling in my brow. I got some sparse spots right here on my right brow. And the funny thing is, I never knew how to really do my eyebrows. And when I was younger, of course we didn't have this great thing we call YouTube today. I tried to fill in my eyebrows using a black eyeliner mascara. Well, I'm sorry, not mascara, but a black eyeliner pencil, Maybelline. Because of course that's all you could get from the drugstore, and this is way before matte got popular and was even in my town. So anyway, that's it for the brows. And like I said, I'm not going super heavy. Now, I will suggest if you're doing makeup for somebody else for an occasion or an event, like they're going out and they're going to be taking a lot of flash photography, you probably do want to fill them in really nice and thickly, because otherwise it's just going to be like really light. And as you can tell, my eyebrows still are pretty light. I'm going to take out some concealer. Move over here and hopefully the camera focus. This is actually concealer by MAC, and I like to take out my concealer with a spatula. This is NC35, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand for right now. And I'm going to go grab an angle brush. Okay, this is an angle brush I got from Crown Brush at an event a couple years ago. And it wasn't that much, probably like $3 or $4. That's why I went ahead and picked it up. And what I like to do is from the back of my hand, I just take the brush and I rub it on each side. And I've also purchased brushes from like the art supply store. But what I like to do, let me see if you can see right here. So I start right here in the middle. And I'm just going to drag it to the side like that. And then I'm going to gently come across like this. And then I'm going to take the same brush on the back of my hand. Oh God, the animals are here. And I'm going to take this and pull it down underneath my brow bone. And this is really light compared to my natural tone. I'm NC45, and most concealers are lighter anyway, even if they're your shade, because they're meant to, I guess, highlight. That's what people tell me. I don't know. But anyway, I got this one a little bit lighter. It's NW35. And then we're going to do the same thing right here. And this eyebrow gives me a little bit of trouble because, and I'm just going to take my eyebrow and raise it just a little bit because I have moles, and the moles kind of make it hard to apply it smoothly. So a trick is, and you may see artists doing this, is just to raise your eyebrow so you can get right in there. And I can see those little hairs that need to be cleaned up. I don't know if you can see them, but there they are. So there are my eyebrows. Okay, the next thing is going to be eyeshadow. I picked up these concealers from the beauty supply store. This one is by Ruby Kisses. And once again, I don't know if the camera's gonna focus on it. Anyway, you have to take my word for it. Ruby Kisses, and this color is Warm Caramel. And what I found out, my daughter had some of this, so I was playing around with her stuff, and I just dot this on my eye like that. And this is what I use for an eyelid primer. And then I just kind of smooth it out all over the place. And these are really inexpensive. They're like $3.99 each. They come in probably 15 to 20 different shades. And what I found out by using this is that my makeup stayed on all day long. It was crazy. Stayed on all day. It was hot. I was sweating. I was like dying sweating. And it just stayed on all day. And I was just like super amazed by it. I'm blowing my palette. I don't know why. It's like dusty. So the next thing I want to do is grab my matte eyeshadow. And I'm trying to find a color that's similar to my skin tone. And what I like to do with that, of course, similar to my skin tone and matte, a matte finish. Bye, Jessica. You look pretty.
I do?
Yeah, give me a kiss. You look real pretty. I hope you put lipstick on my face. Okay.
No transfer.
Okay. Alright, see you later. So as I was saying, I like to take a color and
Oh, it is.
put it all over my lid. So this is a palette. I don't know if you can see it. It's a MAC palette. It's the 9/9s. It is the Amber ×9 eyeshadow ×9, and it has several different colors. So I'm going to use cork all over my lid, and I'll show you the colors. They're really pretty. Let me show you. This is just a kit I got from Kmart, because I'm always looking for stuff that I can take with me to work, so I can do my eyeshadow at my desk sometimes, or you know, if I don't have time to do it before I leave the house. So anyway, I'm going to take this color right here, which is cork, and I'm just going to load it up on my little brush, and I like to tap it a little bit, and I'm going to sweep this across my lower lid and all the way through my crease, all the way up to almost where my highlight is on my eyeshadow, well, on my eyebrow I should say. And what this basically does is it sets that concealer I put on. Now if you're wearing brighter colors, I like wearing natural neutral colors, but if you're wearing brighter colors, you can use paint pots, and I can show you some of those too. But paint pots will actually bring the colors up a lot better. I'm just showing you a basic eye, and I'm taking my time because usually it doesn't take me that long to get ready. So what I do next is, on the back of my hand still, is I take this brush and I'm just gonna wipe it off, clean it off a little bit, because I'm gonna be using this one brush because I don't really have in this kit a big fluffy a big fluffy blending brush. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath my brow bone just gently with one of the lighter colors in the palette, and that's to set that color that I use to clean up my eyebrow. And look guys, I mean I really need to do some of these for my eyebrows. They need to be cleaned up. Alright, so I shouldn't have made this video, I guess, until I actually had brushes I could use, because you know I cleaned everything right before I came down here. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is blend this together. So now I have a base to put on my crease color. So here's my eyeshadow palette. I don't know what this thing is doing. It's very weird. But here's my eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to take this color right here in the center. This one. And I'm going to put this in my crease. So I just like to tap it off, and I'm going to start like right here, and my eye kind of turns down, so it's like I don't know. You just gotta make it work for you. Whatever looks good. But I'm going pretty much right into my crease with that dark color. And you can see it. And the funny thing is, I can see it better on the camera than I can actually in real life, sitting here in front of the mirror. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Going in the crease. And I'm going to take my brush and I'm cleaning it. Because what I want to do now is I'm going to pull my eye a little bit and then I'm going to blend. I'm just blending. And because I put down that first color, that court color, which is as my base, all over my eye, this should blend out really nicely. Okay? So blend, 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 blend. Who knows? I might actually learn some new tricks for putting on makeup on camera. Okay, so this is pretty much blended out and you can see how dark it is here, and I don't really like that, so I'm going to blend that corner some more. And they always tell you when you're putting on makeup, start low because you do want to have somewhere to go. And I probably started with too much makeup, well, too much shadow on my brush on that side because it is a little bit more intense, but that's okay. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down with my fluffy brush again. I'm going to put down the lid color. And my lids are really creasy. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but like if I look up, if I put on like shadow that's sparkly, have a lot of glitter in it, it just goes right up into the top of my lid. So I'm taking this color here with that same brush I showed you earlier. And I'm just going to pick up that yellow color. And I'm going to start packing that down on my lid. And normally I don't even use a brush to do this. I just use my finger. Like I said, I really don't put on a whole lot. That's not my thing to put on a whole lot. So I like the real effortless look, I guess is what they call it. So I'm putting it on my lid, and you can see I have the light here, my transition color for my crease. I'm just gonna take the back of this brush, which is like a lipstick, a lipstick pen, something lipstick brush. I gotta figure this out. Yeah, okay. So that's it for that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line my eyes. And my favorite eyeliner is by Stila. It's a Stay All Day waterproof mascara. Waterproof eyeliner. This lasts a very long time. This is actually a new eyeliner. It like lasts forever. The last one I have at my desk at my job. Probably shouldn't say it on camera. The last one I have is not with me, so I have a new one. So basically, I like to just gently go along my lash line. Like that. And I know you probably shouldn't pull or tug at your eyelid. It just gives me more control when I'm doing my makeup. And like I said, this pencil is very wet right now. And so I try to get it like as close to the lash line as possible. And I saw, at least I thought I did, when I was putting it on earlier, that it got a little bit on my lid. So anyway, there you go with that. And I know this is high definition, folks. You can see everything. So I'm just gonna put my eye in. And anybody will tell you that deals with liquid liner, you start out thinking you're gonna do one thing, and liquid liner, I have you doing something completely different. So anyway, I'm gonna try to wing this out just a little bit. And for me, I don't go all the way down to the bottom because, like I said, my eye turns down a little bit in the corner. So I start just a little bit before the end, and I create my little straight edge. Oh goodness. It's like wing liner is sucking today, but it's okay. So here, it's probably gonna be a little bit better. So I'm just gonna pull it down. Yeah, this is just like too wet right now. So this eye looks like how I want it to look. This eye doesn't, but we're gonna move on. And the next thing I'm gonna do is conceal my under eye. Now, I was debating if I was gonna put on a full face of foundation, because for the most part, I don't really wear full face foundation. And like, there's one little burn mark that I'm working on my face. And other than that, I really don't have any blemishes or discoloration. It's just I have like the eye bag thing going, and I guess some darkness. So what I do for that, and this is what I do every day, I have my MAC, and I have my MAC corrector palette, and as you can see, I use it a lot. And I want to get that same spatula, and I didn't do a good job, guys, because oh, there it is. It's with the concealer. So I take the orange, well, mustard color, and I put it on the back of my hand, and I take just like a kiss for me, just a little bit of the orange, because that orange is really overpowering. And I, like I said, put it on the back of my hand, and I take, what I guess they call it depotting. I depot all of my products. I just think it's cleaner that way. And sometimes I use a concealer brush, because what I'm going to try to do is just get like right here where that discoloration is and that puffiness, And I've been seeing my dermatologist about it, saying I need to have surgery. Don't really want to have surgery, so for right now, I'm just gonna keep covering it. So right now, I'm putting just a little bit of that cover. And I try, like I said, try to put it right on top. Right on top of, okay, the camera stopped for some reason. It wouldn't do anything. Okay, I try to put this right on top of where it's dark. And I have a mole there, of course. Always something, right? And I usually just take my ring finger, because you know it's gonna crease, right? And I just like pat it in, and I look up and pat it in. And the great thing about this is it will get better over time. I mean, skills improve. It's like, for me, it's a lot different putting makeup on myself as opposed to putting makeup on somebody else. Of course, it's more important you put it on someone else because it's usually for an event and they're taking pictures. But this is just for every day. Like I said, I don't do a whole lot for every day. And like, because this is really the first time I'm filming, and I don't know if you can really tell, but I mean, you probably can tell that the discoloration is different. My bags or the puffiness is not as pronounced either. When you look, if I look down, when I look head on straight. And I mean, that's just my face. So anyway, so now I'm gonna go in with my other matte concealer, and yes, I look for NC45, and I just picked up way too much on my thing, but I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand too. And I found something pretty neat at the Ulta counter the other day. And I'm trying to save money, I swear I am. But it's like, the best way to save money is to not go shopping. Just don't go near a mall. So anyway, I put this on my ring finger. And I'm going to pat that all the way up the side. And the only thing I'm not going to use that's from the drugstore, or like I said, like BH Cosmetics, because that's my goal, or ELF, it's going to be the brush I use to put down my translucent powder. I got this brush, and I guess you can use any kind of brush, but this is one that I like the most. And I got it from Marshall's. And what I want to do now, I found this beauty blender S thingy from Ulta. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to actually tap down the concealer, because like I said, it's going to set in my lines underneath my eye. And sometimes, oh God, sometimes, and it does a good job blending it out. And sometimes I just use a different type of concealer. I use the Ruby Kisses concealer that I was showing you guys in a different color. And I don't know if I picked up the right color the other day, because like I said, they have like 15 different colors, and my memory is not that good to remember what my color is. So anyway, it's starting to crease just a little bit underneath here. So I'm just gonna press that in with my pinky finger. And honestly, it's not that big of a deal. But here's my brush, my handy dandy. I got this brush. It's a foundation and concealer brush. I don't hardly ever use concealer side, but it says eyeshadow, but it's actually better for concealer. And I take my NARS and I rub the powder onto my brush, and I just take it and I just gently press up against the concealer. And that, it does a good job. It's gonna like mattify it. Try not to get in my eye. It looks kind of cakey, but that's okay. So another good thing too to keep in mind is I put, like I said, too much concealer on my hand when I took it out. So the less product you put under your eye, I don't know if you can see that. The less you use, like, the better. So I'm just gonna like conceal this girl right here. Not that I really would do it in real life, because I don't. But that's it. That's basically my face. Now, I have like lines. I could take the leftovers and like do my lines. Just, you know, just go in like this. Not that it does anything too much to them. I guess it's the reflecting properties off of your face. But anyway, I press that in. Wow, it's saying my battery is about to die. And I hardly ever use this camera. Anyway, and the battery's about to die, so I'm gonna hurry up. So anyway, I'm gonna press this on here. And because my camera says it's about to die, I'm gonna hurry up this video and show you the last thing I do. I have Smashbox powder. I really like this powder because you can grind it up, so you don't have to use a whole lot. And like I said, I don't use a whole lot, so I just like swirl this over my face to take the shine off. Nothing special. And of course, the one thing that I tell you about cheap brushes is sometimes the hairs will fall off. And I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with this look so far. And the other thing I want to use is my NYC bronzer. I think it's Sunny Bunny. And I just like to sweep this over like my face. And the reason I like to use this is because if like you see me in person, it just gives me this really warm, beautiful glow. And finally, I'm gonna take Roller Lash. You have to be careful with this. I found out that I'm kind of allergic to it. And it used to feel like I had hair in my eye all the time. And come to find out, it was this mascara. And I'm rushing now, which is what I should have done anyway in the video, because it took me way too long to put on this makeup. And I just like run it around. You can't see it. Run it around. Oops, my bottom lashes. And my favorite, and probably because I'm just lazy because it's not even sharpened, I use Bittersweet, which is a very soft pro matte pencil. You have to get this from a MAC store, not from the counter, but it's really soft. I use that to line my lips. And then I like to rub my lips together. I don't even know. I think I do have on a little bit of something on my lips from earlier. But anyway, and my all-time favorite is Velvet Teddy. And I plan on doing some more videos and showing you how to mix and match your lipsticks together. So I just turn this on. Do like so. And this is my finished look. Love you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.